It's Friday Night Ice on LI Sports Network. Alright, it's Friday Night Ice on LI Sports Network. And we've got our main event of the evening, varsity hockey between the 1-1 St. Anthony's Friars and the undefeated 2-0 Northport Huntington Tigers. Warm-ups underway. Michael Blanchard here, ready to bring you all the action. Right now, I'm going to step aside and let you enjoy pre-game festivities.
Goes for the Friars. Opposite of him, number 22 for the Northport Huntington Tigers. That would be great. And Anthony's, that's off to a rough start. Immediately, Mag gets sent to the ice. Blonsky got it to his man. Here comes Gerard Nealon. Nealon with speed. Gets a shot off and stopped by the starting goaltender. That's Angel Spinelli. Once we all stopped right there by Gray, and Gray gets there's Gray picking it back up. Taking it in the neutral zone so we can get ahead on the chase. Number 70, Michael Rivera. Trying to bring it around forwards, kept alive by number 9, Tyler Carregala. Blonsky on the hunt. Friars going to exit out of the zone. Carregala there to stop the progress. And this one's flipped in back into the Tiger zone. Leon got rid of it. He's out onto the bench. Newry on the ice for the Friars. And the physicality begins to ramp up. There's another hit right there. So that was Carmine Patella Jr. getting sent to the ice. This one's thrown back in the zone by the Friars, and they'll be on the hunt once again. Patella Jr. donning the Junior Islanders pads as he represents his high school tonight. Patella Jr. tries to walk in unimpeded, but he got charged. Two guys right there. Here comes Dylan Smith behind the goal. Whipping it around, couldn't clear it out safely. And the Friars having trouble navigating out of the zone. Telly Jr. with a nice maneuver right there. Gets a shot off, and that one was stopped by Berhardt. Friars trying to slam it out of harm's way. And it pinballs back onto the stick of St. Anthony's. Before then it was received again by Northport. And a battle begins to ensue along the half wall. And we'll get our first whistle of the night. And we'll have another face-off draw. Here's Michael Terry winning it back to Vincent Guerra, and on the hunt, number 16 for the Friars, Alexander Grisiak. Tigers pushing ahead. Captain Jack on his way into the net, and he was stopped by Berhardt. Jack Brecklin. All systems go early on in this contest. A Friar takes a spill along the boards. That was Terry, as this one's thrown back in front and then pinballs back onto the stick of the Friars. They'll try to exit out, and this one is knocked back in by Rowan. Rowan on the hunt. Core pinching in there. He gets shoved into the glass. And the Tigers looking to progress here. Brecklin back in the zone. He takes a shot right there from number 28 of the Friars, Lugos. And there's the Lugos, as I mentioned before. Got it ahead, and here comes Gresiak for the Friars. Being hounded right there by Paragallo. Core trying to knife it free, and he gets taken to task right there by Rowan, and everyone beginning to converge along the boards. He's got the loose puck, and St. Anthony's coming up with it. Shot on net, and it trickled wide of the cage. Or can't steer it out of harm's way, as Monteleone will try to protect it. Brecklin trying to poke it free. Monteleone with a side of the net chance, and he was shut down by both Northport's defense and Angel Spinelli. With his first big save of the night as the net came off of its pegs. And we'll get another face-off draw. Jack DeLugos on the hunt. And he's tripped up in front of the net. Picking this one up as Blake Hansen tries to get it ahead to George Trujillo. Here comes Hansen. Hansen gliding down the wing. Fires a shot as that one was stopped by Berhardt. The Friars will look to respond here. Pushing ahead with steam. Here's Nealon. Nealon trying the short side chance, and he gets dumped hard into the boards. There'll be a penalty against Northport Huntington. And the Friars will go to the power play. Head into the box. The leading goal scorer of the Tigers, Michael Meyer. 2 minutes for roughing. Tigers find themselves short-handed as they'll want to kill off this 2-minute minor. Friars looking to strike first. Jablonski being forced back by Patelli Jr. as this one is angled ahead. Could be played cleanly by Nealon, and picking this one back up is Jablonski. Jablonski steers it in front as Nealon was pushed off the puck right there. And this one's cleared out by the Tigers. But Carmine Patelli Jr. is going to hunt it down as he shoves Dylan Smith off the puck. And now Jablonski will try to fire it threes. This one is intercepted as the neutral zone by Brecklin. And another hit thrown. And another collision between Smith and Patelli Jr. As Monteleone is on the hunt. Throws another hit against the glass. Here's Patelli Jr. picking it up. And the Tigers trying to create some offensive havoc here against the Friars as Patelli Jr.'s progress was impeded before it slipped off the stick of Monteleone, and back the other way come the Tigers as it's the Friars racing all the way back, and they all regroup. As this one's sent by Cochran ahead onto the stick of Itzaguirre before it's sent back down in St. Anthony's zone, where Cochran will have to get it again before Bradley Gray can get to it. Revchiak trying to steer it back in the right direction for the Friars. 9.5 left to play in the first period. Half a minute to go. Now 25 seconds left on the Friars power play. Close call right there for the Tigers. And safely knocked out of harm's way. Cochran back to get it. Sends it ahead. And this one run back to the middle and bring this one back in is Grevchak. Drop back feed. A shot by Lentini goes wide. Here's Bradley Gray. He gets shoved to the ice. Ben Lentini as he finishes on his man. Hands it out of the box. And it's full strength. Once again. Eric Kraft. Take the face-off draw here. The right circle for the Tigers. Disruption. Left wing. The initial man for the Friars was kicked out of the face-off draws. This one is knocked ahead in front. Score! Patrick Rowan gives the Friars the lead, and St. Anthony strikes first in the first period. Itzaguirre couldn't knock it ahead, and now it's Hansen throwing it back in as the Tigers will look to counteract on the rolling goal here in the first period. And the hits continue to be thrown by both sides. Hansen trying to steer it back in the right direction here for Northport Huntington. Offsides warning right there against the Tigers as St. Anthony's tries to reset before it was intercepted by Brecklin. Set back in. And behind the goal again, Michael Vinciguerra. Tries to whip it around, and taking a spill right there was Michael Meyer, and this leads to St. Anthony's with a break here and a good defensive play made by Captain Jack Brecklin. And this one slipped off the stick of Meyer, and once again St. Anthony's has it as Northport turns over the puck back-to-back times in this one shift. Now it's Rowan adding some support against Northport Huntington. Steal by Monteguel, and he's turning the engines right now as Patelli Jr. stealing it away from the Friars. Carmine Patelli Jr. on the left wing, dipping the shoulder. Tried to steer it in front to his teammate Gray, and everyone begins to joust away at the side of the net. And Meyer can't cleanly keep it back in the zone. Tried to fire it back in. That one popped off the stick of Monteguel, back onto the stick of Patelli Jr. He gets knocked in the boards, and now the Friars try to work their way back ahead. Here comes Monteguel. Monteguel is stood up as he tried to split through two Tigers. That was Jack Brecklin throwing the body against number 6 of St. Anthony's. Now Dylan Smith. He gets knocked into the boards right there. And here come the Friars again. This is Grevchiak. Cross-ice maneuver. Oh no! That's one thing we're glad to see. Joseph Lentini getting up unscathed. He was on the receiving end of that check right there. The intensity building up here in the first. Friars trying to push ahead here to that crazy sequence that led to 2 Northport players being sent to the box and 1 for the Friars. That was Joseph Lentini, who was on the receiving end of that check. No penalties on the board, so neither team gets the power play advantage here. This one was attempted by number 28, DeLugos. And Patelli Jr. looked to skate it ahead, and here he comes, getting some help. Patelli Jr. fires! And it went over the net, off the glass. Now the Friars looking to respond. It was intercepted by Meyer. Back ahead, Patelli Jr. stays on side. Patelli Jr. trying to muscle up Cochran as he gets a shot up, and that one was shut down again by Perhart. So Patrick Rowling back on the ice, the latest goal recipient for the Friars. The assist on his goal, Dominic Castiglione and Gerard Nealon. Big ups for those 3 boys right there. Under 5 to play in the first. Michael Meyer gets it on net, and that one had to be played carefully by Perhart. Meyer again. Slide it onto the stick of his man. Here comes number 8, Corey Gaidish. Corey Gaidish on the bunt. And a good job by number 24, Nicholas Alamia, trying to protect that puck. Stolen away by Bradley Gray. Rebound chance, and that one was fired wide by Eric Kraft. Michael Terry pushing ahead, fires a shot through the screen, and it missed wide of the net. Brecklin picking it back up. Eric Kraft swings it onto the stick to Brecklin, and now here comes Gray. Gray sent hard into the boards, knocked off the puck, and back comes St. Anthony's the other way. Michael Terry. He gets there first. He was sent to the ice. Spawns. Now St. Anthony's has it again. play continues. Rowan trying to angle it ahead, and here comes Castiglione. Castiglione drops it back to Nealon as this one trickled off the stick. Rebound chance, and a kick save is made by Spinelli. Carmine Patelli Jr. able to walk around one. It trickles in front, chance denied by Berhart. He comes up big with the glove hands. 10 o'clock here at the, or 40 past 10 here at the Rinx. The student section is rowdier than ever. Feels like a high school party on Friday night. Here's Nealon. Nealon spinning off the puck, as Northport Huntington continues their aggressive forecheck, and icing is called. We'll get another face-off draw. Robert Savaglio on the ice for the Northport Huntington Tigers, wearing number 13. Chance in front, that was cut off by a Tiger stick. And Cochran tried to make a nifty pass to his man to no avail, and this one's knocked back in. Skipped off the skate, and back to get it is Savaglio. Steers it away from St. Anthony's. And here come the Tigers. Pushing ahead again is Michael Meyer. Meyer using his body to his advantage. Sends it in front. Patelli Jr. with a spinorama attempt, and it missed wide. Meyer being taken down to the ice by Smith. And as it caromed just wide of the nets as it fooled everyone, including me. Terry. Now, here's DeLuey. Takes a tumble. And it results in a turnover. And on the attack again is Carmine Patelli Jr. for Northport Huntington. A collision in the corner. Hansen tried to get it in front of Motherway. Motherway positioned perfectly in the slot, waiting for his opportunity to strike at the core. A minute and a half left to play in the first. Jack Brecklin racing in. Brecklin slams on the brakes. And now here comes Bradley Gray. A battle ensuing in front of the cage between Motherway and Cochran. Gray circling the cage. Gray looking to find someone open as he's being hounded by two Friars. And it's turned over to St. Anthony's before Northport gets it back onto their possession again, as this is Bradley Gray button hooking with under a minute left to go in the period. Kieran Motherway is going to race in for that one against Cochran. Try to push him off the puck right there. And he gets stood up, set down. Who was that? That was William Sanders. Chance for Patelli Jr. fires, and that one was stopped by Berhart. Pardon me, that was Bradley Gray. Couldn't tell. Both him and Patelli Jr. are wearing those Junior Islander pads. Here's Nealon. Nealon back to the point. Castiglione fires as that one was blocked. 12 seconds remain. A steal by Smith, and Smith's going to hook it back in. Brecklin on the hunt. Under 5 to play. Brecklin will protect it to end the period with St. Anthony's up 1-0 going into the second.
Varsity hockey on a Friday night doesn't get any better than this. 1-0 to score. 15 more minutes of this period to go.
30 if we're counting the rest of the full game, but here we go again as Hansen gets shoved into the glass, and right away the physicality taking place here as this one set back in. Bradley Gray on the hunt. Gray looking for a man open. Dishes it onto the stick of Hansen, and then it's stolen back again. Corey Geidish on the hunt. Now it's Michael Meyer stepping in there. Pardon me, Meyer, number 5 at the point, as this shot was let go by Savaglio. That was stopped by Berhard. Back the other way. Here come the Friars. Chance in front. Score!
Gerard Nealon has doubled the Friars' lead. So with that, Northport Huntington falls behind by 2 goals. Back to get it for the Tigers, number 24, Robert Gantz. Gantz has it. Gantz being hounded right there by Lentini as this one is whipped around. Cochran right there to skip it ahead, and Lentini sends Gantz hard to the ice as this one pinballs back in front, and Smith had to play it cleanly onto the stick of his man. That's Lentini aggressively being pursued by Brecklin along the boards. Here, Otherway tried to exit out zone, finishes his check on Terry, and then it's ringed around, and then sent all the way back down to the Friar zone. And Berhart elects not to play it, covers it up. We'll have another face-off draw. Patella Jr. stepping in the circle once again. He'll go up against number 16, Alexander Grichiak. Meyer through traffic as that one blocked off the body. Hansen on the hunt. He's pushed off right there by number 65 of the Friars, Castiglione. Fire back onto the second. Rowan springs it across to his man, Vinciguerra. Vinciguerra stumbled right there. Rowan lost sight of it, and this results in the Tigers having possession of it once again. It's Moore ringing it around. And flops ahead as Hansen tries to push it to himself. He successfully does. Hansen can't muscle through the defense, and that gets an ovation from the Friars bench. Hansen trying to cherry pick his way to a goal right there, and that one was stopped by St. Anthony's defense. It's the Friars all on top of the skilled forward for Northport Huntington. Bradley Gray racing back to get it. Grichiak on the hunt. Gray maintains control of it for a moment before it was turned over. And a good job right there by Grichiak using his body to knock his man off the puck. Patella Jr. Back on it as Gray takes a spill to the ice. No one home on that feed as a juggling act being displayed right there by number 44, George Trujillo. Did not go
for a long time, as this one is run ahead. Monteleone trying to escape the pressure here as he's being shoved and pursued and aggressively played by the Friars. Here comes Bradley Gray. Gray with Patella Jr. Patella Jr. fires! That one is stopped by Berhart. Rebound. Patella Jr. can spring it ahead or spin it back onto a stick, and this results in a turnover as this is Nealon, the latest goal recipient, getting shoved to the ice. He's back on his skates. And look at this. Jack Brecklin end to end, and he's stopped right there by Cochran before Patella Jr. tried to dance his way through the defense. And now here comes Nealon again. Gerard Nealon being hunted right there by Savaglio as everyone begins to converge along the half wall. Rowan there as well. Nealon spinning it ahead in the corner to play it as Brecklin, and he's being jousted right there and pushed right off the puck from Rowan. It's a one-timer, and it just missed the cage off the stick of Cochran. He had Lentini creating straight in front, score! A deflection in front by that man who comes to celebrate towards the Friars bench first. Rowan with goal number 2. It's 3-0. A beautiful setup as Patrick Rowan was positioned perfectly right in front of the net. And he indeed gets the goal by the clear indication of the deflection. The shot from the point is this one. Back in, not score! Kieran Motherway! And the shutout bid for Berhart is done. 3-1. Blake Hansen looking to add more pressure against the Friars. As Motherway stays on the ice. Friars trying to respond. Here's this shot. Is catapulted out of play. Kelly Jr. able to win it to the near man. That was Michael Meyer. So everyone begins to converge again along the half walls. It bounces in front, back onto the stick of Meyer. Got it ahead to Patella Jr. He was stopped by a stumbling Friar. That was Jablonski. Here's a chance in. Nealon with a shot, and it just missed. He saw Rowan with a pair, and he decided, you know what, I want in on the action. It's a chance. Oh, and it trickled off the crossbar. Rebound chance, and somehow Spinelli dives back in time to make the stop, and he covers up again on the chance from the point by Sipoli. Wow. His name says it all. A gift from above to make that stop. Angel Spinelli. After that brief intermission, we'll have another face-off draw inside the Tiger zone. Cochran catches it with a glove hand, sent it down low, and on the hunt, Savaglio as Bislantini crashing in there. Chance front, and Dylan Smith spun around. Stays with it, tried to center it. And that one to no avail as Tigers doing a good job at blocking these chances against the Friars forecheck. Here comes Tyler Paragallo, able to step away from the check, push through. Look at him go. Paragallo then throws a hit. He'll get sent to the box based on the linesman's warning signal. This one slammed back down. And another power play towards the Friars' way. Carmine Patelli Jr. Scott Helpel on the right wing from Ray. Stolen back by the Friars. Here comes Brady Monteleone. Monteleone gliding in. Trying to walk around the Northport Tigers defenses. This is Smith at the point. Monteleone. Back to Smith. Smith feathers it over. And there's a disruption in front of the nets. Offsetting penalties, I believe. And
that's a terrible call, ref!
Yep. So offsetting penalties. This one knocked out of the zone, cleared by the Tigers.
Come on, ref, get it right.
Michael Terry fires, save made by Spinelli's Friars. Still controlling the Tiger zone. Nealon. Handled by Jablonski. Down low. Monteleone. Monteleone Another whistle blown. And play stopped. But the noise in the stands has not. Smith. Closing in on the final 6 minutes of the second. Offsides against St. Anthony's. Monteleone wins it back to Smith. Smith swings it across to Nealon. Gerard Nealon. Just wanted off the boards, and Northport trying to intercept here, offsides again against Friars. Monteleone wins it back, and this one is intercepted. Here comes Carmine Patillo Jr. and scores! Carmine Patillo Jr. cuts the lead in half late in the second period. A costly error by the Friars as it was mishandled by the defenseman before Carmine Patillo Jr. stole it away and then finished it off with a beautiful wrister past Burhart's. Icing called. It was a short-handed beauty by number 11 of Northport Huntington. And we'll have another face-off draw inside the Friars zone. 5.5 left to go in the second. Hansen on net, and that one popped on the outside of the cage. And we're full strength once again. Rowan brings it around, kept alive right there by the Tigers. Sets on net, just missed the catch of glove hands of Burhart. Sabaglio. Now ahead, here comes Hansen trying to push in there, and he was stopped by the Friars. And the Tigers will have to reset. Here's Michael Meyer. And on the hunt again. Hansen trying to push off Rowan. Rowan aiming for a huge hat trick here on Friday night against Northport Huntington, who entered this contest undefeated at 2-0. Michael Terry skips it ahead as Sabaglio gets taken into the glass. Rowan. Monteleone trying to dip and dive right there. Turnover. Here comes Michael Meyer. Back the other way. Meyer taking it wide. Meyer pushing in with a shot, and it just missed the cage. Meyer with his eyes set on the goal as this shot from Paragawa was stopped by Burhart. Telly Jr. down low to Gray. Gray being contended right there. Here comes, being contested in this case, and here's his Patillo Jr. stopping short on a dime and getting a shot off. A good job right there by Burhart to stand his ground. Telly Jr. on the draw again. Back to the point, Brecklin. Brecklin tried to get it ahead, and this one was cut off, and resulting in a turnover. St. Anthony's has it again. Reckland couldn't successfully knock them off the puck, and now it's Northport Huntington. This is Patelli Jr. walking back in unscathed as that shot sails over the cage. Patelli Jr. with under 4 minutes to go. Hungry for more as we get a whistle, a stoppage of play, and a cross-check penalty. It will be against the Friars. Dylan Cochran on the bad end of this one. Patelli Jr. taking the draw here as this one is won back by the Friars. And Smith clears it out safely. Reckland got it across the Meyer. Meyer being pressured right there. Cross ice feed, and it's picked up by Ray, who dumps it into the corner. On the hunt is Hansen. And Jablonski misplayed it as there's a shot from the side of the net by Hansen, and it knocked the netting off its moorn. So we'll have another face-off draw. A lot of high-powered weaponry on the ice for Northport Huntington as they look to execute on this power play. St. Anthony's looking to survive another penalty. Here's Reckland with a chance, and it was stopped by Berhardt. Castiglione couldn't clear it out. Kept alive by Gray. Gray stumbling. Stays with it though. Got it onto the stick of Patelli Jr. Patelli Jr. working around the right circle. Reckland got it across to Meyer. Meyer fires as that shot screams wide of the net. Picked up by Patelli Jr. again. Patelli Jr. tried to settle it before it was taken back by Monteleone. Monteleone fires it out as it skipped off of Lentini's stick, and Lentini stays on the hunt right there as Spinelli played it ahead. Here comes Patelli Jr. Closing in on the final 2 minutes of play in the second. Patelli Jr., the latest goal recipient of this contest. Northport Huntington trailing 2-0 entering the second period. Have closed the gap. Northport Huntington have closed the gap in this contest as this one is sent out of play. Should mention Patelli Jr. picking up his third goal of the season. 3 games played. Here's Meyer at the point. Patelli Jr. in the left circle fires in this one. May have gotten a piece of Berhardt. Point. Reckland through traffic and a deflecting attempt right there by Patelli Jr. Wouldn't go. Kept alive by Meyer. Meyer dangling. Michael Meyer gets a shot. Rebound chance. A good save again by Berhardt. Split across from left to right to make the stop. And then Blake Hansen. He's got to take a penalty. bad mistake by Northport Huntington's star forward. Retaliation gets the best of him, resulting in a power play in the late moments of the first period for the late moments of the second period for St. Anthony's. I'll correct myself right there. It's been a crazy night so far. Monteleone at the point gets a shot off as that one trickled off a man in front. Someone takes a toboggan ride in the corner. He gets up, back on his skates. And we get some order restored right there as St. Anthony's try to get their power play going the right way. Jablonski over to Nealon. Jablonski at the point, fires! That shot sailed over the cage. Kept alive by Sipley. Sipley through traffic, missing and one. Off the deflection in front by Montini. Joseph Montini. Blunt hook's got it in front as that chance is swallowed up by Spinelli. It was Dwoley. Was on that offensive opportunity. Half a minute to play. Vitelli Jr. trying to poke it ahead to himself as he did last time when Northport Huntington was on the kill. 25 seconds remaining in the second. We'll go to the third period with this game with a score of 3-2. And St. Anthony's in the lead. Dylan Smith shoved off the puck as he got the shot off. Monteleone sends it around the boards. Sipley in front, deflection chance! And it was Spinelli diving everywhere to keep it out of the net. A beautiful redirecting attempt in front of all the chaos by the St. Anthony's Friars is there was a lot of white and gold jerseys surrounding the Tiger Zone as Vitelli Jr. is shaken up. Based on the direction of the puck going out of play in a unusual way, looks like Carmine Vitelli Jr. might have gotten a piece of that last second attempt by St. Anthony's Friars, Grady Monteleone. Vitelli Jr. bowled over, heading to the benches. We head to the second with St. Anthony's up 3-2. Third period underway. The Friars looking to capitalize the final 30 seconds of their man advantage. This is Jablonski handling business. And the Friars moving ahead. Here's Nealon. Nealon drops it behind with a nifty feed right there. They couldn't progress even more as Northport Huntington was on top of that one. Nealon again, down low. Chance Monteleone stopped by Spinelli as he got a piece of it. Here's Patelli Jr. Patelli Jr. hounded by Monteleone. Good stealing play right there by the Friars. Skilled forward. And Northport Huntington looking to complete the comeback here as Bradley Gray taken down hard into the boards. And here's Meyer stepping inside from his man. Meyer, around 2, getting the shot. Rebound chances. Hansen couldn't stuff it home right there. Cleared out safely by the Friars. Back to get it is Brecklin. Line change. Costly for the Friars here. But they are able to get back in time before Northport Huntington gets shot as Hansen was able to at the last moment before all the Friars got back onto the playing surface. That could have been ugly right there. An inadvertent. Mishandled line change in this case. Could have ended ugly for the Friars. Baglio off the boards, Motherway couldn't get it ahead to his man, number 86. Lentini stops his track, fires a shot, he scores! Joseph Lentini puts the Friars up by 2. He's been creating havoc all night in the Tigers zone, but Joseph Lentini finally got one to go, courtesy of a blazing wrister past Spinelli to make it 4-2. Lentini with his second goal of the season. Guerra getting taken down to the ice, and now Nealon has it again for the Friars. Gerard Nealon lost control of it. Now Vince Guerra has it again before it was stolen away by Sanders. Sanders with a chance, and that one ricocheted off the glass. Monteleone back the other way, 2-on-1 chance. Now in and tight, another stop by Spinelli. He's sprawling out as the puck is loose. Everyone poking and jabbing and jousting away from the loose puck. Carnage in the crease. And somehow Angel Spinelli again survives all the chaos. Woo! A close call for the Tigers. As everyone in the building rose to their feet during that crazy sequence. Play halted again, and Jack Brecklin is sent to the box for 2 minutes. And as it's been since the first period, Friars will go back to the power play. Monteleone behind the cage, stops short, gets taken down. Smith pinching in there. Throws it down low again. Monteleone playing it. Got it in front. And a chance and a good job by Meyer. using his body to get number 28, DeLugos, off the scoring opportunity. Paragalo getting tied up right there as Northport bench laboring for a penalty. There's Smith angling it ahead to DeLugos, and here he comes. DeLugos back in, takes it wide around Savaglio. DeLugos trying to center in front, and covering that one up immediately was Benelli. Sorry for the face-off draw. Sapoli at the point, deflection in front, chance, and it skips wide of the cage. Spinelli reaches out with his arm to make another incredible save. Bradley Gray comes up with it, stops short, scoring opportunity, denied by Burhart. In front, chance, Gray trying to stuff it home on the backhand. And a little rough stuff begins. That came off. Another face-off draw about to start here. Back to the point. Michael Meyer fires! Immediately covered up by Burhart. A quick release from the stick of number 5. Ryan Burhart to the Friars. Got the better end of it. Blonsky pounded right there by Ray, and pushing ahead again is Monteleone. Brady Monteleone walks in, fires. Shot block made right there by Meyer. Meyer trying to steal it and push ahead. Monteleone back in front, and that one was blocked by a skate donning the blue jersey. Lilly ahead, Nealon. Trying to muscle past all of the pressure right there. This one chipped in front. And then Spinelli had to knife it out of harm's way. Lilly on the receiving end of that check as Savaglio stopped short. Assesses the situation. Tried to angle it ahead to Patelli Jr. Hopped off his stick, but he's going to race in and get it himself. Patelli Jr. tries to swing it in front, hits it on a backhand chance, and that one was stopped by Burhart. Under 10 left to play. But the action begins to escalate. as both teams not giving a single inch to each other on this ice. Telly Jr. as this is Sapilli trying to bring it around. Latini tripped up right there as Cochran picks it up on behalf of Latini. This one missed the stick of one of the Tigers, and St. Anthony's looking for a set here as if they can get away from Patelli Jr., and they do. Here comes the Friars. Set the head, Latini on the receiving end of that feed and just missed across. That was Smith trying to get a hold of one as this is Cochran. Trying to knife it ahead there. Here come the Friars. A good check laid by Brecklin as he stood up against number 16, Gresiak. As Gresiak was trying to plow through the neutral into the Tiger zone. Bradley Gray. Here's Steluki. Trying to chip it off the boards and ahead. And back it goes as Friars continuing to put pressure on Northport Huntington. And the Tigers. A much needed lucky break here as they'll go to the power play and heading to the box. For roughing is Jablonski. And Northport Huntington will send all of their star players onto the ice, trying to execute on this man advantage. They've got 2 shorthanded goals tonight. Let's see if they can get another one. Score! Not a shorthanded goal, but a power play goal by Captain Jack Brecklin. It's a 1-goal game. You can hear the eruption to the right side of us as the crowd chants, Brecklin, Brecklin. 4-3 the score. And now we've got ourselves a game. St. Anthony's will look for a timely response here as here's Monteleone. Monteleone being hounded right there by Savaglia. He was knocked off the puck. Myers stepping into one. Patelli Jr. as he receives the feed from Gray. Patelli Jr. dancing. Got it ahead. Chuikio with a shot and it just missed the bar. Meyer keeping it in the zone. He was stood up. Turnover and St. Anthony's has it. Nealon trying to backhand it ahead. He does safely. Hansen on the hunt to get it. Nealon back in the pitcher as he sends it down low. And this is Savaglio playing it off the boards. Icing waved off by the linesman. Play continues. And a big hit laid right there by number 44, Chuikio. Back the other way. Come the Friars. DeLugos muscled off the puck right there by Paragallo as this is the latest goal recipient, Brecklin. Brecklin cutting to the middle. Gets a shot off and it was blocked in front by Jablonski. Nealon. Here's Sanders. Not giving an inch to number 67, the Friars. It stays in play as it was hoisted high, but not out and over the boards. And then it's knocked all the way back down to the other end for icing. And we all get some time to exhale. William Sanders tried to get it across the Hanson to no avail. On the hunt. Great. For the Tigers, Hanson tries to throw it in front as that one deflected off the stick. There's a lot of bodies creating a disruption in front of Burhart and the Friars territory. Telly Jr. able to absorb the hit, but not that one as he was knocked down. Gaidish on the hunt again. A good job right there by Friars. Jablonski. He was able to maintain possession of it. Back ahead, and there's Paragallo taking the test. As Lentini begins to finish his checks, and he stumbles trying to throw one. That causes an uproar in the Northport Huntington fan section. New reinforcement on for the Tigers. That's Savaglio as the shot by Rowan is covered up again by Spinelli. And now the chance, our angel for the Northport Huntington netminder, and he acknowledges the rousing ovation from his neighbors above. Telly Jr., or pardon me, that was Gray. Turnover right there. Here's Terry. Terry trying to quiet the crowd, taking it wide. Terry knocked off the puck, and it's covered up again by Spinelli. .447 to go in the third period. DeLugos on the draw. Tried to swing it across. Smith with a chance. Shut down by Spinelli as he blockered that one away. Lugos again on the hunt. This is being guarded right there by Savaglio. Everyone beginning to converge in the corner for a moment. Montini trying to create some space to get away from the Tigers as this is Savaglio down low, able to chip it over to Patelli Jr. Patelli Jr.'s attempt to let it go. But here's Michael Meyer picking up the steam, absorbs the hit, stays with it. Meyer sends it across. Oh, and Burhart! I don't know if he got a piece of that one from the paddle of his stick or if that was another St. Anthony's player. Or it was neither. Who knows? 3:40 to go. Jack Brecklin back in, fires a shot as that one definitely got a piece of. Burhart penalty against the Friars. Shot on that save made by Burhart. Spinelli ran to the bench as the Tigers went to get the extra man. And a huge timeout called by St. Anthony's.
When the puck drops, the 2-minute power play.
And now we're back.
The power play begins for the Tigers. Hansen got the shot off to no avail. It was stopped by Berhart as this one inadvertently off the body, and a good save again by Spinelli. The crowd loving it. Hansen had to get out of the way right there from the reception as Patelli Jr. gets knocked down to the ice. Patelli Jr. trying to keep it on the line, and now has to be set by the Tigers. Michael Meyer. Meyer, the leading goal scorer, absorbing all the punishment being inflicted by the Friars defense. Ray trying to steer away and button hook from the pressure. Hansen trying to bank it off a skate in front as the crowd oohs and ahs. With under a minute left on the Northport power plays, this one is sauced ahead by Spinelli onto the stick of Brecklin. Brecklin being charged by 2 jerseys right there. Hansen couldn't get there in time as this one pinballs off a skate in front, and then back is Patelli Jr. settling it. Michael Meyer. Meyer dangling. Meyer trying to get a shot. Valentine score! Blake Hansen has tied the game! Are you kidding me? Just based on the crowd's reaction alone, Blake Hansen's equalizer registered about 9 on the Richter scale. Knotted up at 4 as we close in on the final minute and a half of regulation. Will the Friars respond here? Or can Northport Huntington break the tie with one more shocking play? Chance by Monteleone! And it just missed the cage again. All the way back down it goes. Sipley on the hunt. Monteleone with a chance, and this one is stopped by Angel Spinelli. Dendria knocked a stick out of Meyer's hand. Sanders' progress impeded as this one is pushed ahead. 50 seconds left to play. Castiglione with a shot, and that one deflected off a stick. Patelli Jr. on the hunt again as he tries to hound down Michael Terry. Good job right there. Here's Hansen. Hansen with a shot from long range. He hit the post. Oh my goodness. Blake Hansen using every bit of the ice to get a shot off, and he just missed the tie-breaking goal by mere inches. 31 seconds left to play. Hansen tied up on the draw right there. Who's going to get it? Hansen with a turnaround shot, and it's stopped instantly by Berhart, and the crowd gathers. Patelli Jr. trying to push ahead. Brecklin with a chance, and that one stopped
Brecklin tight roping with a shot again, and that one hit off a body. Hits it, throws it in front. Stick save made by Berhart. Paragallo down low. This is Patelli Jr. Back in front, Paragallo! And that one was denied by a skate in front. They continue to joust for the loose puck. As Hens gets a check in on zone. Rebound chance and a pad save made by Berhart. And we go to overtime. Tied at 4. Both men wearing the heavy armor and welder-like masks return to their respective homes as we begin this 4-minute overtime. The Friars with possession. Meyer. Brecklin. Oh, and his feed attempt was cut off by Monteleone. Monteleone trying to push right through. Brecklin. Pardon me, that was Sanders, as this is Gray. Gray turns away right there, back to Meyer. Meyer trying to turn the corners. He's being hounded by one of the Friars. Turnover, offsides, as number 28 of the Friars, Jack DeLugos, was caught red-handed. And the Northport fans let him hear it. Monteleone fires. Missed the right side of the cage. Patelli Jr. behind the net was swarmed by 2 jerseys. As this is Brecklin pushing ahead. Gray with a shot and just missed the pad of Berhart. Stashed down low. Gray nails his man. That was Rowan getting sent to the ice. Patelli Jr. steals it back. Patelli Jr. trying to circle back in. Here he comes. Carmine Patelli Jr. leaning on his man for a moment. Takes it back to the point. Patelli Jr. can't keep it onside as it slipped off his stick in the last second. And we'll have another face-off draw. Patelli Jr. has Michael Meyer with him. Trailing behind him is number 11. Excuse me, that's Gray in front of that. Patelli Jr. awaiting at the left wing. He's got the feed. Patelli Jr. winds, fires. Save made by Berhart. Closing in on the 2-minute warning here in overtime. Brecklin settles it. Chips it ahead. And it buys the Friars some time to go for a line change. Rowan. Here's Nealon. Gerard Nealon taking it wide. Cutting back in. Gets a shut off glove save made by Spinelli. Gerard Nealon. Wanted that one oh so bad to go. But in the way was the handy-dandy left hand of Angel Spinelli as Mrs. Meyer circling the cage. Being hounded right there. Lost his stick in the process to Terry. Nealon. Gray shoves Terry to the ice and knocks the netting off the Smorn. And we'll have another go at it. Back to the point. Rowan bans on the attempt. He had the hat trick in sight, possibly, if he let the trigger go. Rowan keeping it alive. Rowan being held up by Patelli Jr. Fights off the pressure. Rowan dangling his attempt. Thwarted off. The Friars having trouble maintaining possession. It's knocked all the way down the other end and raced for icing. Minute and 9 left to go in OT. Brecklin. Patelli Jr. on the left wing. Sauce is one in front on the backhand. Had to be carefully played by Merhart as this is Terry. Final minute of play in overtime. Michael Meyer walks in, fires. Blocked right there by Rowan. Picking this one up off the defensive block is Hansen now coming in. To support him was Patelli Jr. This one flipped ahead. Back to get it is Brecklin. Line change for the Friars commences as this one can't be handled by Patelli Jr. Closing in on the final 30 seconds. Rowan being hounded right there by Hansen. Jablonski. The Friars playing it safe instead of playing with fire. Monteleone dancing. Brady Monteleone trying to fight through the pressure right there. Spinelli kicks it aside. 5 seconds to go. A hit is thrown. The ref has his arm up in the air. And that's how the game ends. An incredible battle between two titans concludes. However, the men in stripes are meeting at the timeskeeper table and having a conference, but nope. There will not be a shootout. This night is over. 4-4 the score. And that does it here from all of us here at LI Sports Network. Good night.